Hey, how are you doing? I'm JJ and welcome back to another Subnautica's news and updates episode. Now today I'm gonna touch few main points of this episode and I'm gonna show you one very awesome new concept art released by the game developers. Now, first of all, I'm guessing you have already seen the penguins, the glow whales. You have already heard information that there might be a rock puncher implemented in the game, and that's cool. I'm guessing you have seen the concept arts, the previous uploaded concept arts, for example, of a new Leviathan. Well, basically this is a new Leviathan's tail because we do not see the full size of this creature. I'm guessing you have already seen the Twisty Bridges biome, concept art released by the game developers. But today I'm gonna talk about this particular concept art. So I never showed you this concept art in any video and I did not talk about it, but I believe that today is the best day to touch it, just because this concept art might throw you away from the path, the true path of Subnautica expansion pack. And the main thing that I want to talk about is, of course, the Cyclops. The Cyclops, we can clearly see it is emerging from the water, but the game developers stated that there will likely not be a Cyclops in Subnautica expansion pack. Now, why? I don't know. I'm guessing just because the expansion pack map will be slightly smaller than the original one, and maybe the Cyclops does not fit through some of the parts, some of the biomes. I don't know, but I'm guessing, and there was some theories and speculations and some thoughts from the game developers that there might be a completely new vehicle. I believe it's called the hovercraft. Now, I'm not gonna speculate on that, but with this information, I want to once and for all end one very important I'm guessing topic about the Atlas. Now, if you don't know what the Atlas is, check out this concept art. So this is the Atlas, the biggest Subnautica vehicle of them all. Well, if we're not gonna touch the Aurora, and there will not be an Atlas in the Subnautica expansion pack. That's period. Atlas will not be implemented in the game. Now, if you don't know, Subnautica gets a lot of mods recently, and there is a chance, there is a very slight chance that we might one day get the Atlas as a mod, even though this is a so slight chance that I'm not gonna even speculate even further about this one. But the official Subnautica expansion pack will likely not have a Cyclops and will 100% will not have an Atlas. So I'm actually not too sure why the game developers released this concept art with an Atlas, but I'm actually not too sure why game developers released this concept art with the Cyclops. And before we forget about this awesome concept art, let me point out into one specific area. I believe no one has ever touched it and no one has ever spoken about it, but if you would look directly almost in the middle, in the left upper corner of the middle, let's just say like that, there is something very peculiar and reminds me of a huge Arctic spider. Now, I'm not saying that there will be Arctic spiders, but it reminds me very heavily of one. I would actually be so hyped if we would see this as an actual creature in the game. Maybe this was just a drawing mistake, maybe this is something completely different, but then again, it looks really cool. Also, I have never spoken about this concept art released by the game developers. Now, I'm not entirely sure how should I talk about it. But there is one very important point. So there is a dude standing on the snow without any helmet, everything is cool, but the expansion pack of Subnautica will have a female protagonist. And this is a Subnautica concept art that was released yesterday by the game developers. Now again, there is a dude standing basically in the same pose as the other dude in the other concept art, but again, maybe this is just a friend of the new female protagonist in the game, so let's just completely forget about him. Anyway, this is an awesome concept art. There are birds flying in the distance, red growing things sticking outside of the snow, and there is the last point I wanted to touch in this episode. So the new expansion pack for Subnautica is not called the Arctic DLC. Now, if you would check some official expansion pack wiki page of Subnautica, there is a sentence that currently all that is known is that the Arctic will be a large part of the game. What does that indicate? That there might be different biomes, completely different biomes, not related with snow in the game, which is actually really cool. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode of Subnautica's news and updates. If you did, leave a like. If you want more, subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'm gonna see you all tomorrow in the next episode. Bye!